come on down here. Cactus and coffee for all you Facebookers. First cactus video I've made. This channel used to be technology, it still is. But I've kind of expanded into other things, sports, as well as cactus. Now, these aren't your everyday cactus. These are a special sacrament type of cactus that most contain mescaline. Actually, all of them do at varying rates. So, let me turn this light down. Come over here to my driver, external driver, which is really nice because it gives off a lot of heat, and now it's not in my tent. Even though it's blowing right into the fan that goes in my tent, that's probably not optimal. Regardless, yeah, last year I had this thing packed to the brim and it was so hard to manage. This year, and got a lot of attenuation, which is where the tip of the plant grows real skinny compared to the rest. Ugly look, nobody likes it. So I decided I'm not going to put any big plants in the tent this year. There's another door over here. I was only going to put grafts like this that I'm looking to get going before the winter, or the summer or spring. So that way when spring comes around, there's already a pup forming. All my Vari, for those who are completely uneducated on cactus, a Vari is a variegated. You'll see how this one is yellow. That's because it's variegated. And this is actually a really nice variegated one because it's the contrast between the yellow and the blue. It's got like a glaucous main color. It's different than something like this, which is contrast between yellow and like more of a lime. There's about 5 different kinds of green on here, which is more common, at least for this type of Vari. These are all matakanas, variegated matakanas, all the ones I've showed you so far. Super glad when I see this. See 2 pups coming out of one. That's what 2 for. Can't go wrong with that. This one's got a little something. But it's just taking forever to come out. Probably once it gets out in the sunshine. Let's go over and look at the other 2 variegated matakanas. This is the same plant as the last one I showed you. Nice and notchy, and this total random variegation, which is awesome. I think. Oh, this is the last one. This big boy was a pup on a different graft. Put it on some new stock. The other stock was kind of small, and it's just now starting to take and bulk up a little bit more. See that nice marbling? Look at that. If you're wondering about the spines, I cut all the spines off to help with the graft. So these are all new spines. I could not focus this to save my life. Anyways, so those are the variegated matakanas. This is called the Tenerife European variegate. See if I can get it in focus. Probably not. I need a new camera. This one's a lot more common in Europe. Like I said, it is in America, but really cool looking. Very. Jesus, I don't know why it will not focus. Killing me. Let's try taking it out here. There we go. That's why I'm an idiot. I had it on 0.6 instead of 1. Now you can see it. Beautiful little Vari. Put that one back up here. What else? What else? This is a yellow submarine, also known as Mallorca. Originally it was named Vari Mallorca Pacanoi. Good friend of the game, Malik, got one and didn't realize it already had a clone name. He called it Yellow Submarine. So they're the same plant, just go by different names. No malintent. No Malik's malintent. No harm, no foul. No big deal. What other varies? Oh, we got an Annie and Bert with a couple of nice green pups coming off of here. I had this like dead looking, completely white pup for like over a year on this thing that was about 4 inches. Finally I just said fuck that, chopped it off, and immediately it gives me 2 nice healthy looking pups. Should have done that a long time ago. This one looks like it's starting to grow. Probably my best graft to date. I actually just elbowed it when I was filming something else for you, so I'm hoping I didn't fuck it up because it is a newer graft. That is a landfill on Eck, and the Eck is fat. You can see it's a pretty darn good graft. Over here we got a 1591. We got a scope from GB's. We got an Arid Art Bridges Eye. I'm gonna try to speed it up so this isn't like 2 hours long. Arid Art Bridges Eye. We have an OTB Bridges Eye with Pupster. Get a little view of the Pupster. With Pupster. What else do we got? We got Dawson's #1 Propagation. Another one of those, Dawson's #1 Propagation. We got a Maipu. We got a Malos #4 times Oscar that was a seedling and is now getting huge. We got another seedling getting huge, JS444 times Ogan. Beautiful plant. I really like this one. Show you the cool part. I mean, the whole thing's cool, but it does. Psycho does this a lot. This is a Psycho times Tig times Len. So it has 2 Bridges Z in there, even though the Psycho's not necessarily as, in some areas, the same as other Bridges Z. Still, Psycho's a really cool looking plant. So we got Psycho times Tig times Len, just doing all sorts of crazy stuff with its spines and getting nice and blue. Loving that one. We got a Bart times Old Ted's. This is an Australian cross from Australis. Nice and blue, love it. We got a Dr. Funkenstein crest. That was about 4 inches tall a year ago, so it grew all that in 1 season. Really excited to see what it looks like next season. Random SAB Mike Pacanoi from Jason Glasscock. Malos, Huars and Enzies. About to pup twice. We got a Scope Aaron times Scope Heinies. We got a, one more Vari. We got a Vlad #2. Really teeniest graft I have probably ever have had, but it's growing nicely, so excited to see what it does this year. And I think that, one more. We got a Jeans. This was just like a throwaway tip to another graft, but I decided, shoot, I'll graft it till I beveled the fuck out of it, but it's on there good. And actually, this is where the tip was, that arrow. So it's grown a lot in a short period of time. And landfill times fattest from Robert Hip. We got a LFM, little LFM pup. This plant just refuses to die. I've sold so many pieces of it. Sent a huge piece to Palm Springs. Still had this teeny little 5-inch piece and it pups, so I planted it. And this is Mr. UFO from Nathan. He said it was the fastest growing plant he had. It's a Bridgesy. It appears to be pure Bridgesy. So I said, shoot, if it's the fastest you got, I would like a little piece. Gave me a teeny little piece. It was about 1/10 this size. And now it's growing well. This is another landfill times fattest. This is the bottom to this. And that is the entire tent. I know we kind of went through that real fast, but it also took forever. So we will be doing more videos just on individual plants. When I get new plants, my plans for them. I have a house down in Palm Springs that has about 50 other clones. Some of the most sought after clones, everything from sharks to Bart to, all the Pacanoids. 40 of pretty much the most sought after clones there are. Of course, I'm missing a couple, as everyone are, but very happy with what I have down there. This is just what's still up here, and as you can see, a lot of it was like seedlings and berries. I do have a dormancy section out in the garage with another maybe 8 plants. That will be another video. I've talked myself out of breath. I need to go lay down. Take a rip and lay down, I don't know, something like that. Anyways, peace out, much love, until next time, yarra.